形象的天才，在形象当中当场这种这人啊，真清楚。Chinese, we Chinese, we number one, we take over the world. Everyone eat, only one time. Everyone pray to dragon. No one get down, we have a war. We have to start for the war. We Chinese, and you are not. We are more better than you. I am hooray. I'm part of nation. I build the wall. My door is breaking. You stupid mango. My wall has fallen. You will be slaves. We take your woman. Japan, not typical right China. Taiwan be wrong, the suit to China. Vietnam don't have the food right China. Our brand is come for soon from China. All men must die or soon for China. So much is big goods of China. Chinese, we Chinese, we China. We the best master. We Chinese, we do good. We take over Hong Kong. No get down empire. We have all food and water. We Chinese, tell someone China is number one. 都是政府的提醒。Enjoy song but no dance. Keeping is great. He our leader. Capri don't shoot. Cause I'm a. It's not a tumor. With arms wide open. Drinks on EP. China is all in. We will take Mexico with China. We plan to train the Jews and runners. You'll get some bread and Cooper butter. China is number two, ha ha ha. I joke we number one with China. We touch young guys' food in China. 你係應嘛 cream of some young guy. Chinese, we Chinese, we the Taiwan. Give all their kids our friends up. Everyone needs to be China. No one can be Mongolian. We ain't got much, we have a wall. Now we invent Nintendo. We Chinese, we sign on. We always take and get no. We Chinese, we number one. Take over the world. Everyone needs only one time. Everyone pray to dragon. No one get down. We have a war. We have to start world war. We Chinese, and you are now. We are more better than you. 感谢你的聆听，我是你这个出 K 的人 DJ 不会贴好好，我们不要后人我提供这些喊吵，那个。
Let me be clear.
Ali.
Ali.
RottersWorld.com.
All right, everybody, it's time not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward. Start your comeback.
Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit is red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, is she a dancer too? This big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should have thought about. King of the hill, I'm selling propane. Me and gang, Wabi and Amir, we ran a soul train. D for speed, I'm a ship to gear, he's swerving both lanes. I told this bitch she hopping, so her down. Chipotle, know that boy right. Rider with a shotgun, Billy on the right. They only been waiting, staying up at night. Up as they've been bleeding, I had to say goodnight to. Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit is red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, is she a dancer too? This big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the purse fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should have thought about, Pace of meat, not the heat, bro. Con and old head, and I ain't talking about Ebro. I've done so much shit that I'ma catch my ass a Rico. We fighting over turf, smoking green. CeeLo, yeah, baby, I'm a boss man, keep it D-Lo. The way these kids fucking with the sound, I'm a pedo. The office came up and went down like a seesaw. Dale, jump in for this ad-lib.
Ringo!
Naughty boy right, rider with a shotgun, Billy on the right. Dale living tweaking, staying up at night. I'm just even bleeding, I had to say goodnight to. Glasses on, told him pick a pill, shit it's red or blue. I told all the ops to eat shit and get cancer too. Bobby got that cell phone stick, you better answer, dude. My wife got a body on that bitch, she a dancer too. It's Big Hank, fuck they talking about? Fuck a money sprint, I cannot hold it, it's a large amount. Bobby got his purse, but he dropped it and the perks fell out. Hit his head, told him it's some shit he should have thought about,
Keep your hoes in check. I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8, she said. That sounds great, shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I need her to do, she be like, on his own throne, the boss like King Cooper. On the microphone, he flossed the ring. Average MCs is like a TV blooper. MF Doom, he's like DB Cooper. Out with the moolah, I let her get her outfit just to cool her off. She said niggas ain't about shit. I wonder if she meant it, I doubt it. The way it be in her mouth, she can't live without it. And can't live with this, handle your business. Villainous, stay on a scandalous whole shit list. One pack of cookies, please, Mr. Hooper. It's fun smacking rookies, he is the look like a black Wookie when he let his beard grow. Weirdo, brown skin, it always kept his hair low. Rumors has it it's a S-curl accident. Doom was always known to keep the best girls' backs bent. Some say it's the eyes, some say the accent. A lot of guys wonder where their stacks went. I call her thunder thighs with the fatty swoller. Only mess with high rollers, do what daddy told her. No matter the city, she with me to do the thang thang. Working the coochie hoopty chitty chitty bang bang. Same name on the titty as on the name ring. Pretty like Baby D or all in the same gang. Keep my eye on her, really don't trust her, but I treat her like a daughter. Taught her how to bust a nut and the heat to turn beef to horse meat chalupa. Teach her how to hold it, of course he is the. See, most cats treat her like Fupa or beat her to a snooper. Take it from the. You need to make her feel cuter and lay down the G like loofah. Everything will be do for her. Keep her in a new fur so she looks sweet when she go to meet the. Got the Buddha, get the grenadiers, twist it, put it in the air, come in, kiss it. Listen here, Scooter, let her try to bag you when she's on the rag, never let her fry the ragu. Which will have you into some type of spell crying dag, boo. Her name on your back in a tattoo. Whether a bougie or a nerd hoe street chick, don't call her wife if you met her at the freak nick. You don't want her, don't waste her time, I'll dupe her. And be a father to your child like the. He keep his hoes in check, sends him out to get glows from all frozen necks. Tell him take his clothes, leave him posing naked for real. Better yet, get him for the check off the record deal. Find out where he keep the tech and the blue steel. Make sure for extra rec, let him know how you feel. And while he's running down to All-Star Weekend to ball, I'm coming with the U-Ball.
Has the laser cannon been loaded?
Everything has been prepared as you ordered. But how did you get permission to return to New York, Master?
Through the efforts of a misguided fool.
It's free enterprise. And I'm not gonna let some blasted government bureaucrat tell me how to run my business. But Doom will be my guest on my private estate on Long Island. There's nothing you can do about it. He's dangerous. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Don't I always?
Ah, there's Doom's jet. Right on time. Why is it so cold down here?
The heat went out in the whole building.
Warm enough out there on Long Island with Doom.
Doom? Here in New York?
Yes, Doom has an amazing new machine.
Get the President of the United States on the phone.
How long is all this going to take, Doom?
I would not advise you to repeat that error.
Sure. I know what you mean.
Dunkin' Refreshers. Strawberry dragon fruit. Tropical guava. And mango.
Greenbacks, mean stacks, greenbacks.
Fly tramp, that's what she called me. Cause I don't wear no Stetson hats like Paul C. As y'all see, who give a fuck who know what is it? These styles will be flipped to the absolute exquisite. It's like a blizzard. Soon as I got home from ATL, looked into my baby face. My boo was like, well, I know your types and clientele, thoughts, needs. As I held her firmly yet gentle as a soft seed. She said, the one with the horse weed, the pretty one, or crazy hot to touch the tattoo through the short sleeve. Which one you want? I'm like, if there was comp, fuck around, a nigga like me probably run up in all three. King Ghidra, what they call me, either Caesar or Baldy. Probably half Moose / y'all saw me on the D-Lo. I slaughter solo MCs, they paper thin, in they Polo Nautica or DK men. Amen. It's funny how significance make a difference. Notice parables of 3 in every other inference. For instance, who wants to battle on the real? Choose a weapon, microphone, beats, or the wheels of steel. I own a crown and all 3 for getting down without a doubt. I like to give an extra special shout out to Jet Jaguar, the Sun, Moon, and Star, the Mars, Style, and Zars. Y'all know who y'all are. Get that.
Coming straight from the black lungs. I rip tracks for all players that pack guns. Stack ones to the pack's done and doing back-to-back runs. To my peeps, that's the closest, so you know what's up. You know the dose quick. Host with nuts for 5 slip like what? Like they want to smush success. So back in the bushes. I pack and get the bus. I cap and popo if they get us and try to push us. Cause when I make me dick, I don't be taking no shit. I be that drug dealer nigga that be fucking your bitch.
What a fella, like Salt, Pepper, Cinderella. I came to spark the duff, dumb and blind like Helen Keller. If I'm not with George in the Jungle, if he not with Stella or either Priscilla, I'm doing dips on Godzilla. Yo, y'all know he don't play right. TNT throws a nigga out a moving van in broad daylight, and he was shackled by hands and feet. Then they say he tried to escape once his face scraped the concrete near the curb on Monster Island, 103rd Street, where brothers run the risk of getting swallowed once the beasts eat. I'd rather lay in the cut, collect cash pay. Only TNT I see, Gilligan's Castaway. With Mary Jane and Ginger, both of which who spent the night by accident. I creep like a ninja. When the Mac is bent, who can give one fuck? Get buck, get broke up like 3-piece nunchuck. Y'all sunstruck, sick to their headpiece. 3-headed beast brings the drama to a dead cease. Sick to their headpiece. Greenbacks, the meanest green stacks.
And King Ghidorah is completely controlled by our computers. These monsters can destroy you and together conquer the entire Earth.
Yeah! Welcome to the show. The day after the birthday of America, yeah! Enjoy yourselves, get comfortable, snacks, be seated, yeah! Lend me your ears, your eyes. Feel the vibes. Yeah. Today's stream is brought to you by the lovely Indica Strains, captured inside of Boutique BOU TIQ Double Switch Vapes. The hottest vapes in marijuana world. Yeah. Stream is brought to you by the Indica Strains of Purple Papaya, and Frosties. Yoom. Got a little nice variety show in store for you tonight, folks. And of course, I am your host, the Most Froze, future of indie comics, the sleeper hits you want to keep your eye on, the home run franchise IP idea guy mastermind, the one who will rise to the top and not camp there. Coom rises to the top when I make my way to the top. My influence will reign supreme. We will fix the comic book industry in the West. Americana will not fall to the wayside. Welcome to the show. Your host, the Most Froze and CEO of Glacier Mountain Comics. That's right, baby. My PayPal is scrolling across the screen in the banner below. It is paypal.me/glacier8888. paypal.me/glacier8888. Feel free to leave a donation. That's right, baby. All donos will go towards the funding of the lettering, logo, and cover art of my debut comic book, 60-page hardcover, being published with art by Christian Rossi. That's right, folks. I've already paid and got all the art made with the 60-page hardcover debut of the most controversial, most hated figure in all of indie comics. Those on all sides know me, and yet the world has yet to know me. The diamond in the dirt ain't been found, but diamonds always shine, baby. Let's go ahead and start the show. Welcome. Please be seated. How's everybody out there doing this late night, evening? Good evening to you and yours out there on the tubes of you. They call me Glacier, because I'm cold-blooded. You guys ready to start the show? Bear with me. Testing. Can you hear me out there?
Us that are now working with us, like Chuck, who saw that and was like, "Oh, I'd be willing to get in on that." Mike,
let's do this. Welcome to the show. Please be seated. Take your last puffs and let's fucking go. Oh, damn, purple papaya tastes so good. All right, so here we go, folks. We got it. Taking a first look. It's your boy, the coughing algorithmic shifter. Your boy, Glacier Artist Pro Secrets. That hit purple papaya was an aftershock. That hit my chest delayed. There was the vape and my lungs are having internet connection issues. Here we go. First look of Mark Millar, superstar, creator of entertainment in many mediums, very successful. One of the top dogs, I would say, around here in these parts. Very successful. Netflix. And shout out shout out, and all that. Hell, brother talk. All that. Hell, brother talk. Shout out. Shout out to Ninja Per Berg. Per Berg. AKA Narwhal. He's trying to distance himself from the Narwhal name. Even though there's still Narwhal nards out there. Shout out to Per Berg. Per Berg, artist on the Vatican. Mark Millar's most recent release. A little mini series for Dark Horse. So here we go. We got a first look at the Mark Millar interview with Eric July. Let's go ahead and see what's being said on this interview. I'm sure it was a great conversation between two of the greats in comic books and entertainment today. Yeah. Oh my god, there's some kind of weird fucking bug. Oh, just tried getting my vape. Hold on, I gotta kill it. Ah! Did I get him? Oh yeah, you're flattened, buddy. Don't fuck with the glacier. Yeah. What kind of fucking bug is this? In the summertime, you get all these fucking weird things. Because you got the air conditioners. All these motherfuckers just think it's free game to slip in little crevices. No, it's got it's oblong and it's got fucking red wings. Looks like a skinny stink bug, but with like red wings. If you guys know what a stink bug is, you might know where I'm close to. All right, so here we go, folks. The most controversial yet funny mastermind genius from the indies. That's right, folks. Glacier. We're gonna go through and enjoy this Mark Millar, Eric July interview. Yeah, on this Saturday evening, July 5th, the day after America's birthday. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here tonight with me. Yeah. And I really appreciate that. 10:21 in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. July 5th. It feels so good. It feels so good to be back up in the hizzy. The StreamYard gods have blessed me with my free streaming hours for the I could be cagey, right? I could be cagey like everybody else that's doing the free plan and use OBS and whatever Limu's using, EV Mux. So there's other ways to stream, right? But I'm not trying to fuck up my computer with all these other fucking, all these other caches and fucking fragmenting hard drives just to be able to have all these different browsers. Nah. Maybe when I finish, maybe when my book's available for purchase, then I won't be so worried, and I'll be braver. I'll brave other streaming software, but for now, no. This is it. Fuck you, StreamYards. You pieces of shit. You're like a small bill. It's like a bill. I think some people pay more for StreamYards than they do for internet. Make that make sense. We Chinese, we number one. Got that earworm stuck in my cranium. All right, so back to scheduled programming. Mark Millar, Eric July. Let's eavesdrop, if you will, on a wonderful creative conversation between two juggernauts of our industry. Hell, brother. Hell. Yeah.
Bearing those guys. And that's awesome to see, right? Because now I'm even right now talking to people whose books I grew up on, right? Because I am a relatively young fellow. I'm only 35 years old.
Wow. Man, books you grew up, I know how that feels, right? I used to talk to this guy, Coach. Worked on filler and back issues of what was it, New Warriors. I know that feeling. Wait, who else have I experienced that with? Did I ever read any Cyberfrog in the night? Nope. Wait, who else did I? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's cool we got Graham Nolan around. Created Bane with Chuck Dixon. But I can't really. We'll work on that. We gotta work on that.
Oh, so you know, my first introduction, for example, was Flash. That was my mother introducing me to Flash.
Ooh, yeah. What you know about that Flash? Iron Heights, yeah.
In the 90s, right? It was Mark Waid's Flash, which when he got off it.
Say what? The good brother Mark Waid, yeah. Mark Waid Flash. You mean Mark Waid from like Kingdom Come? Mark Waid? You were reading his books too? Yeah. Me too, brother. Me too. Hell, brother. Hell. Mark Waid, yeah. Mark Waid Flash. Ain't that some shit?
Mark, you were writing those.
I did a little run in my early 20s.
Yeah,
I did a little bit of a run. Yeah.
You were writing those.
Yeah, you'd love to see it. Some people are gonna be all degenerate and be like, "Schlop on my knob." Yeah, Eric, shine, lick those boots or whatever. These fucking crackers. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry about that. These fucking evil cultists are gonna try to spin this, but I mean, this happens sometimes. Sometimes you fan out, you fanboy out. Like when I got to talk to Coach on Clayton Barton's channel, he was all like, "Oh yeah, I worked on that issue," and I was like, "What? I got the hardcover omnibus right there on my shelf. I'm gonna go check." Like, it's okay to fanboy out. I mean, you know, it's no different than when Cecil met Juju. You know, there's nothing wrong with fanboying out from time to time, but I mean, what he's doing here, there's nothing wrong with that. But watch how they're gonna spin it as like glazing and Cushing up to him. I don't know. We'll see how these evil, vile, vitriolic personalities. We'll see what they do with it.
Books as well, which is kind of crazy how now all the books that I was reading, I'm getting to at least interact with these people who helped.
Hell yeah! Congratulations! I can't wait for my turn. You know, I can only try to manifest the same for me in the future. Yeah. Let's see. One day I will get Interiors by Jay Lee. One day I'll get to work with Matt Kint, Fred Van Lente. One day at a Glacier Mountain Comics Christmas party, me, Donnie Cates, and Dan DiDio are gonna be blowing rails. You know, right off the table. Keep up with the snow aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where is Donnie Cates? Donnie, just come down here. You saw what they did to you with fucking Venom royalties. Even though it's like, yeah, it's not. It's kind of Sony's fault, but you know, we saw what they did. We saw everything you brought to the table with Venom, Carnage, Expanding Mythos, Silver Surfer, Black, Cosmic Ghost Rider, some people don't like what you did with the Hulk. Turn the Hulk into like a fucking spaceship. But Donnie, where are you? Come down here. Now's the time. If there's fucking great artists, great writers out there in the mainstream that can't get work right now, being underutilized or have been exiled, now is the time to come down. Or just like there was an army of disenfranchised consumers and readers from the mainstream that formed in this, there's just as much disenfranchised people of the thing itself right now, waiting for bombastic personalities that can put money where mouth is with their skill, their merit, Now is the time. Send my message out there. Universe, do your thing.
Kind of shape my perspective on just comics in general as a fan. So it's awesome. I'm blessed. I pray, and thank Jesus every single day for being.
Fuck yeah. Thank Jesus. Fuck those Satanists. The things me and Gay Dalla uncovered behind the scenes. I mean, I don't know, because I'm staying out of this. There's more than indie comics going on. If you know Eric's backing not so silent partners are, you could figure out religious connotones and what people on CG are. But yeah, praise Jesus, brother. Hail, brother. Hail. Take a mental snapshot. Count your blessings. And yeah, congratulations, and give back too, because sometimes giving back without like any ill intention to it, just to give back, sometimes it opens doors to blessings that you can't see. Never stand in the way of your own blessings.
In the position that I'm in, because I do know that it absolutely it is a blessing. That's the only way to explain.
My friends and I were all emailing, and everybody, all of my comic pals, were really behind you. They were loving it, and we were excited because we were seeing this thing climbing. And then we signed up for your newsletter, and we were keeping in touch and everything. We thought,
yeah, no matter what they want to say, like whatever the gripes are, whatever the war was / is still ongoing. I don't know who cares, but like it all boils down to the fact that Eric did tap into a fan base that keeps buying comic books. So I mean, it's a good thing. You brought that to the table. Go out there and be cagey. Figure out how to do it your way.
that was a really exciting time. It's blown my mind that your earliest comics were the mid-90s, but I forget how young you are. You're only 35, which is great.
Explains a lot, though, right? Sometimes you gotta dig. Eric should know this. He probably does. But, I mean, and he's got people around him that can probably lend him knowledge and stuff. Like Carol Brown, probably. But, like, Eric knows this, being a musician. He probably had to dig in the crates a lot. You gotta appreciate what came out before to know how to make something dope and impactful in your present time. So you have to, do your homework, be a student of the game, a little bit of a historian. Should check out comics from the 70s. If all you know is comic from the 90s, which is ideally, stylistically, like the heavyweight champion. But here's the thing: comics from the 70s, even like mid 60s, I don't know, maybe even in the 60s because X-Men. But you take comics from the 60s and 70s were different times, and the 90s is the heavyweight champion, but it's because they put their 90s edge. They applied their modern art to the great neo stuff of the 60s and the 70s. That's how they became the heavyweight champion. They wouldn't have been the heavyweight champion. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it properly with that analogy. But yeah, so God bless. It's a blessing. Goddamn right.
That was my introduction. Yeah, I'm a young guy, and I was very aware of that. That look, yes, I had written things before, but this was entering in kind of a new territory for me, and which is why I was trying to equip myself with the knowledge as best to my ability, reading as much material as I realistically could to just learn more about the medium, and also again surrounding myself with other professionals, and it just helped so much. I was really they set me up for success. And just me being open to that sort of stuff set the company up for success, and it just worked out. It just worked out, and again, I can't say enough how blessed I am.
Because reading old comics,
blessings, bless.
Reading current comics, reading old comics is like university. If you're working in comics,
yes,
it's important. But you know what I always found very useful as well for perspective, but also for information, is fanzines, like old fanzines, like a comics journal, one of those things, Amazing Heroes or something. Because you learn from the guys who did it 20, 30, 40 years before you, and like old guys have got a little bit of wisdom, So I used to glean every single 20, 30, 40 page interview in Comics Journal. I used to soak that stuff up. Because that's when you learned about things like the comic book cycles, the fact that careers have a certain length of time, the trends have a certain length of time. Yes. You might be in a bust in 1975, but wait 10 years and suddenly books are selling 1 million copies again and everything, So it's useful. So did you dig into all that stuff as well? Did you just read everything?
Yeah.
Get your hands on it?
I mean, again.
And honestly, yeah, I think we can do that. We can make books up on the up again. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take some home runs. It's gonna take some sleeper hits. A lot of structural changes to reincorporate the old into modern times yet again. Like he said, cyclical. Because right now, kids ain't reading. They got rid of cursive. Nobody's fucking... I mean, I think reading is going to be the next thing to go with fucking technology and AI. Shit is insanity. Because literally everything can just fucking... You can just talk. You can just speak what you want. And the tech does everything else for you. But if there's ever an EMP and all that tech goes, got a whole generation of useless people running around all of a sudden. If there's a massive fucking hit to our infrastructure, power's out, what are you gonna do then? So it's a very dangerous game we're playing with tech. I don't know. I hope reading's not the next thing to go, but yeah, it kind of seems like people are hungry for new IPs that are great, new home run franchises. Like, does seem like they're out there and they're hungering for it. So, I mean, if anybody breaks through and they could use their influence to fucking make books hot again, make books fucking awesome again, yeah, then we can get the next cycle of fucking books selling hundreds of thousands, if not millions of copies again. It's just up to the people that make it to the influential positions, really. Why is this shit not playing? What's going on?
And like one of the things that really stuck with me was in reading for as an example with the DC's approach to comics and that wonderful book that was written by Denny O'Neil.
Nothing's working.
One of the things that he talks about is professionalism, right? And he talks about like other things that sure there are aspects of
Bro, why isn't my mouse
comics
fucking
that are
working right
very
now?
important. And
I fucking hate you hating pieces of shit, dude. You're always fucking shit up. It's because you're fucking jealous of a person with 200 YouTube subs. Look at this shit. I can't click nothing.
that is the creative side, you know, understanding how to write, which he goes into, you know, how to collaborate with other people, how your editors are really your first audience, and how other things that should with the DC's approach to comics and that wonderful book that was written by Denny O'Neil. One of the things that he talks about is professionalism, right? And he talks about like other things that sure there are aspects of comics that are very important, and that is the creative side, you know, understanding how to write, which he goes into, you know, how to collaborate with other people, how your editors are really your first audience, and how, you know, all that information, you're soaking that stuff in. But he talks about making sure, you know, just something as simple as like meeting your deadlines and doing things of that, and how much that will assist you in breaking out, right? Like in comics and just being generally a professional. So while, I was in a little bit of a different scenario because I'm the one
fucking up, dude.
that, I was writing.
Fucking fatty in his fucking YouTube fucking contacts. Fucking piece of shit always plays dirty. That's why when shit happens IRL, don't fucking be crying and turn into fucking victims, because you fucking faggots play fucking dirty.